Welcome back to Blitz. I'm Brian Carter. I have a trio of Lady Leopards, part of the #1 ranked team in the state. We got senior Tybee Denton, senior Santiago, and junior Madison Cronic. Girls, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Congratulations on a great season so far. I know there's a lot of work to do, but Tybee, you're a senior. We're going to start with you. Talk about what it was like for you and for this team when you heard that you were the #1 ranked team in the state.
We were all really excited, but it just gives us confidence, but it also keeps us humble because, I mean, it's just a number to us, but it's really exciting, and it just honestly puts more pressure on us, but, I mean, we perform under pressure, so.
Yeah, you definitely do that very well. So, but yeah, like you said, you are going to get every team's best shot every single game. So that just kind of comes with the territory. But Kaya, for you, talk on terms of the team's chemistry, because it would seem like from an outsider's perspective that this team really seems like they have a lot of fun together and that they get along pretty well. Would that be true to say?
Yeah, we try, before games, we try relaxing and making TikToks or just having a good time before we step onto the field, and we have, a different mindset once we pass the gates.
Yeah. That obviously pays dividends and usually translates into more W's for sure. So, Madison, talk about, for those who don't know, a lot of people might think, oh, well, the season starts, whatever, the first week of August, and they're like, oh, the team's just getting started. But really, that hard work's been laid out all through the summer, I imagine. Talk about some of the work that this team put in before the season really got going.
Well, we started around June, and then we were out here at 10 in the morning for about 3 hours practicing, putting in hard work. Almost all of our summer was up here. All of July was up here, and we had summer ball games, so we really kind of figured out what we had and what we didn't have. And just like she said, we're a good, not tight-knit group of people. Most of the time grown up since we were 8, so we're all really close. So it really helps knowing everyone can trust each other. You really go hard and just know that people have got your back if you mess up.
Now, Tybee, it's hard to imagine that you could have gotten any better than you were last year. I mean, you put up some incredible numbers, and you and J.C. Bowen kind of led that effort, and this was a great, solid team last year. Most of those players back this year. What area of your game, if any, if you could pick one, that you really focused on most this offseason to kind of fine-tune it for this year?
This off season, one of me and my friends, we went and ran every day after school to help me get more in shape and just to be able to pitch 7 innings and get the 21 strikeouts, because that was my biggest goal this year. And so just getting in shape and being able to pitch all 7 innings, or even if I had to go in extra innings like I did against East Hall, I was fine and still conditioned to be able to do that.
Yeah. And Kai, what will it take for, in your opinion, for this team, again, mostly intact? I mean, you lose JC and a couple other seniors from last year, but so many playmakers back this year. What is it going to take for this team to take that next step and not just get back to the title game, but win it this time?
Just taking it step by step, like Coach said, just baby steps.
Yeah. One game at a time kind of thing, yeah. All right, Madison, you kind of get this question because it's perfect. Your dad takes over as head coach. Talk about what that transition was like. Seems like it maybe was pretty natural, being that he was around this team for so long. But when you guys heard about the change of Coach Bowen stepping away and your dad taking over as head coach?
I mean, he coached most of us when we were elementary school, so it was nothing different for us, and it's still pretty laid back. Nothing's really different. He does a few things different at practice, but I mean, for the most part, it's the same.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And why fix it if it's not broken, kind of thing. So, well, Kaya, you and Tybee both seniors, so you kind of get this next question, but give our listeners, our watchers, kind of an idea of. You both have committed at this point to play at the next level. What was that recruiting process like? Tell which school you committed to, and what was it that really sold you on those schools?
Well, I'm committed to Emmanuel, and it definitely took a lot of time to put the work and dedication in to decide what college I wanted to go to. But Emmanuel made me feel like home. You want to go somewhere that makes you feel comfortable and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. Great. All right, what about you, Tybee?
I committed to UNG, and I committed there because it felt like home, and Coach Davenport is a great coach, and the program's just a winning program, and I didn't care about the D1 or D2. I just wanted to be somewhere that I felt like that they wanted me and that they needed me, and just being recruited was a great experience, and I had offers from many D1 and D2 schools, and just I thought UNG would be the best for me.
Yeah, it sounds like both y'all picked a place you felt comfortable with and felt like you belonged. So I think it's going to be a great fit. Hopefully you get some early playing time. But first and foremost, let's concentrate on this season. I know you guys feel the same. But congrats again on a great season so far. And I know a lot more work to do, but wish y'all the best of luck.